broom handle, screen, and the alarm clock. On my mission with Doug, we were in Lompoc, and it was fun. I was learning how to be a missionary, studying the discussions, had to memorize stuff, and it was really hard for me to memorize things. Anyway, and it was a lot of hard work. We had to get up at 6:30 every morning. I believe it was 6:30. Get prepared, read our scriptures, get showered, have companion study, etc., etc. Well, anyway, I like to sleep, and we didn't get to sleep in on our mission at all, except for they told us to get up at like the same time on Monday, but I always got up on Mondays. I always got up like at 8 o'clock instead of 6:30 because I'm like, it's the day of preparation, man. I need to sleep in one of these days anyway. So I slept in there a lot. But we had this guy living above us, and this guy, he worked funny hours, and he was always out carousing. Maybe he's drinking, partying with his girlfriends. I have no idea what he was doing. But a lot of times the guy would come. He wouldn't come home at night, and he had his alarm set. So his alarm set and would go off. His radio would just blare. And so like let's say when he was actually going to work, you could hear the radio go off, and it would be loud as heck. He would wake up, turn it off, and then go about his business right above us. Well, there was a couple times that he had his alarm clock on, but he never came home that night. So in the morning it would be loud as it was horrible. It would just turn on this music and this beeping and all this stuff and just wake me up. I think it woke up other people too because it was horrible. Anyway, we were right below him. And I don't remember what the guy's name was or anything, but I remember it used to piss me off. And so like sometimes what would happen is he'd have his alarm clock go on and it would be really loud, and sometimes he wouldn't wake up. So I'd take the broom handle and boom, 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 hit the ceiling, and it would kind of help wake him up so he would turn off the alarm, and we could sleep till 6:30 and not get up at 5 or 5:30 in the morning. Anyway, so there's a couple times this happened when he wasn't there, and it would frustrate us, It frustrate me. But anyway, I don't like sounds that annoy me that can actually be controlled. So I'm sleeping one morning, and 5 o'clock, 5 in the morning, all of a sudden this alarm clock is blaring. It's cranked up to the max. Beep, beep, beep. Music, music, music. Just horrible, horrible, horrible sound. And it wasn't a digital alarm clock. It was one of those, you could see what time it was, and if the electricity went off, it stayed at that time. So it had almost like it was a flippity clock where it would flip down, and what time it was, it would flip. So anyway, or it would turn. I think it would, like on a rotating dial, it would just turn, and this is what time it was. So anyway, I'm like, okay, I better get up, and I'm going to pound that. I'll pound that ceiling and see if I can wake that guy up so he'll turn off his frickin' alarm clock. No action. Boom, boom, boom. No action. Boom, boom, boom. No action. Oh, boom, boom, boom. No action. Oh, it drove me nuts. He never turned off his alarm clock. I thought, to hell with this. I got my pajamas on, my socks. I don't know. I think I just went up there in my barefoot, to tell you the truth. Anyway, I walked up the stairs to this guy's apartment. His door's locked. Boom, boom. Knock on the door. Knock on the door. Knock on the door. No response. I'm like, man, is the guy dead or what? He's probably out goofing around again, and he's not even home. So I look in his window. The window's open. I look in his window, and he's not even in there. The alarm clock's just going crazy, and it's driving me nuts. And there's people actually looking out of the other apartments like, what the hell is going on? Anyway, I thought, screw this. I took that screen and I pulled that screen off and set it down there, opened up his window, climbed into his window, and I yanked that cord out of the wall. Boom, I yanked that cord out of the wall. It was like 5:15 a.m. And I thought, when that sucker comes home, he'll see what time I yanked his plug out of his clock, and he'll know that somebody got irritated with his alarm clock going off, and he needs to be aware of that from now on. Anyway, it was kind of a funny story. He came home and he apologized and everything. It was really nice. But anyway, he managed it better after that. But I just yanked that cord out. I think I slid his window shut a little bit again. I think I left maybe I put the screen back in. I can't remember what I did. I probably did. I probably put the screen back in and shut the window like he had it, because I didn't want anybody to get into his apartment. But man, ticked me off, just blaring music at 5:15 in the morning, and the guy just, finally he got it.